Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the reaction log. Whoa. Alright, we got a special spicy one here today. Polyphia has put out a new music video. Whoa! This is a big day for sore hands. I love when other people do things, so I get to finally do things. Hey, guess what? I just got done practicing. I've been working on Bach, and I'm ready to unwind with some Polyphia, something light, I don't know. Ooh. God, guess this is a spicy one today, huh? Alright. So I haven't watched this video yet. My girlfriend, Heather, has watched this video because she gets recommended Polyphia. In fact, she loves when I make Polyphia videos, especially when I put on all the tattoos. She really likes this for some reason. We're actually going to see something kind of interesting. We're going to see sore hands navigate whatever this is gonna be. And somehow, as I always do, I'm gonna make it hilarious for everyone, no matter who you are, what your background is, because that's my job, that's what I do. Hey, and you wanna know something else about me? Let me go ahead and introduce myself. I am a classical guitarist here on YouTube. What does it mean to be a classical guitarist? It means that sometimes you like to put on fake tattoos and steal your girlfriend's Halloween costume. And this isn't the only part of her Halloween costume that I'm wearing. Post in the comments what other article of clothing of hers you think I'm wearing right now. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Should we though? Or should we wait? Polyphia is very special to the Sore Hands universe, particularly Tim Henson, which I've mainly focused more on Tim Henson, but maybe we can just talk about him for a little bit. He's most famous to me for releasing a line of guitar called the Tim Henson Super Special, I think it was. Let me see. He released a $700 electric nylon string. I'm pretty sure the classical guitar Berkeley professor actually plays one of these, or like it's this or like a Godin or whatever, I don't know. They're really terrible, but I do appreciate how he's bringing the nylon string to the forefront of like popular music. Though I don't think Polyphia is like pop. It's not that popular. But they don't have to feature the nylon string like this. Now, something about this is that these nylon strings on the Polyphia tracks sound absolutely terrible. I don't know why they play with them or like how they prefer the tone of this crappy nylon string to their electric guitar tone. The electric guitar tone for metal is so dialed in and so flushed out and researched. I don't think anybody knows how to make a nylon string sound good through an amp. And like all the compression and stuff, it just sounds awful. So I don't know why they insist on playing them. They're harder to play too. Like I'm pretty sure the stuff he's playing is easier on an electric guitar. Like I wouldn't know, but I imagine it is. That's what old Timmy is known for. He made a guitar, and I like that it's a nylon string, though I don't understand why he plays it. It almost feels like the only reason this guitar exists is to appease some cosmic entity or something. He had to make a nylon string and he has to use it in his music, or else the world will end or something. Or maybe he's just trying to appease me as a classical guitarist. He wants sore hands good graces. Can't blame him. I don't know why he does it. It's a mystery to me, but I'm glad he does. That being said, let's check out the new Can You Feel It video posted 3 days ago. I'm a little late. I'm always a little late though. Oh, by the way, before we do, this is a song, and the legal world is set up in such a way where if I play basically any amount of a song longer than 4 or 5 seconds, and sometimes even that is too long, I will get a copyright claim and I will only make half the money I could have made, which is absolutely unacceptable. I would rather off than make half the money on this video. So basically how this is going to go is we're barely going to hear any of the song and you're going to hear all of my commentary, but you can go look the song up on your own. Did I link it in the description? I hope I did, but I probably didn't, and if I forget to do that, one of the lovely commenters will post a link to it, and it will be to this video and not something stupid like the Never Gonna Give You Up or Marson's How Music Works. They're not going to do that. They're going to post the actual video, and I'm going to pin it, and I trust all of you, and that's why I'm not going to check the link first, and I'm just going to pin the first link I see. So without further ado, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Let's see. Hey, welcome to the comedy show. Warning, this video contains content that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. You know, I think this song is going to cover some pretty serious subject matters because they had our beloved president, Donald J. Trump, with Jeffrey Epstein. He's a really beloved guy. I gotta say, I'm trying to figure out a way to navigate this. It is cool when a band has a viewer discretion advice. This song is going to be so impactful and crazy and scary that we need a warning beforehand. This is how you get kids into your music right here. I'm gonna put a warning before this video. Parental advisory, y'all. Don't watch this video. Can you feel it? Alright, well, we got some nice, like, imagery here. Let's talk about this. We have a very accurate depiction of our solar system. Yeah, it's looking pretty flat there. I feel like they could have made it even flatter, personally. I feel like they're sort of pushing a weird agenda where the Earth isn't absolutely flat. I'm seeing some curvature here. I don't like the circular idea whatsoever. I appreciate how they didn't include mountains either. Mountains aren't real. Remember that, everybody. Okay. Also, weather. Weather isn't real either. Why is there weather on my flat Earth? What is this? The moon? The moon is real now. Okay, we're gonna see Santa Claus flying around too. The moon? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. It's another signature Polyphia club track. Alright. We have imagery of powerful people, also of war and destruction caused by these powerful people or something. It's hard for me to get political because I don't know what I'm talking about. But it is a club mix with some guitar in it. Let's hear that again. Oh, it is a straight clubbin' song. Oh man. I don't even know if I can show any of this. This is pretty bad. Okay, screw it. We're gonna keep going. So we're getting a lot of imagery of destruction and war, paralleling that with AI and like the rise of AI tech. They're showing a bunch of like android faces and stuff. And so the "Can you feel it" commentary, I'm assuming, is about can you feel the end of the world coming, or at least the end of the world as we know it, which is an interesting idea. The war stuff is really bad. I hate war. War is terrible. I hate people that cause war too. Again, I don't really know what I'm talking about much, but I know somebody's doing it. The AI stuff is a little scary to me too, especially as somebody who lives on the internet and is like a YouTube guy. It does worry me, the fact that you could probably train an AI to just make sore hands videos and it would just make them exactly as I make them now, probably, honestly. You could totally make a sore react bot to like just feed it a video and it'll just react to it in my exact style and everything I would say. And then the question is, would you guys enjoy that as much as you enjoy watching my actual genuine reactions? And honestly, I think you would maybe like it more. So that's a horrifying thought. I might have to start charging more for the recital class, and then, even then, ReactBot can just start hosting my recital class, and then what am I left with? I don't mean to just talk about me. There's a lot of horrific things being shown here, but yeah, the AI thing is pressing to me. Alright, let's keep this going. Just don't let me go. Okay, and I'm just sort of speaking freely right now. Things are very bad because we have the capacity now to destroy each other in such immense ways that have never before ever existed. But the world has always been horrifying. The universe has always been horrifying. And we're getting a lot of imagery of like the most powerful people just doing weird, messed up stuff. That's been one of the cornerstones of humanity too, like kings and rulers just doing whatever they want, torturing people, waging war and killing people. And I guess maybe my point with saying this is that I feel like it's presenting it as like a technological future dystopia thing that we're sort of marching into, which we are, of course, but we never expected anything other than that to happen, because since the dawn of man, that's what we've been marching towards, like just infallibly. We always pick the worst thing, it seems. And I don't know what my point is with saying that, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just sort of talking, I guess. Alright, let's keep it going. Hey, guitar solo. There we go. Oh man. You know, I used to think my greatest challenge was reacting to the most boring documentaries, but reacting to this is pretty tough. Can you feel it? I can feel it. I can feel it. Something's gonna come to me. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna do a good job here. This is my job. Yeah, you know, a lot of religious imagery here now, too. I think this song, though it is using all of these images and, like, horrific things in a very brash and, I feel like it could almost be taken as disrespectful, but it's protest music. It's supposed to make you see all these things and to make you feel offended and bad, and I think it's doing a pretty effective job of doing that. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna go to the comment section after this, and I'm just gonna see how people feel about it, I guess. I can imagine it's gonna be mixed. I can imagine it's going to be mixed, which the best protest music is, because it's provocative, and that's kind of the point of it. Because what, are we not allowed to show these things that are happening? We signed off on all these things as humanity. We're doing this to each other, so why can't we use it in our art, huh? What is it, like that? Is it that bad? Well, maybe we shouldn't be doing it then. You know, that's what it's saying, I think. All right, let's finish it up. There we go. That's our beloved president right there, doing a little ditty. When I say ditty, I mean a dance number or whatever. All right.
Who created your ass, Satan? Fuck what you talking about?
Yeah, dude. You ever think about that? God created Satan? Dude, if I was God, I would have skipped that part straight up. Okay, so pretty good response. I used to be a fan, now I'm an industrial ventilation unit. That's good to hear. We need those. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. So true. This album didn't kill itself. This trippy rage vibe of this perfectly captures the cultural moment, in my opinion. It's brutally incredible. It doesn't just capture this specific moment, but it also captured 10 years ago, and it captured 20 years ago and 30 years ago, because there's been no peace or anything, like, everywhere all the time. Of course not. Right now, right as we speak, the worst thing you could imagine is happening in like 1,000 different locations. That is what we are. So this song represents the cultural moment, of course, but the real horror is that this represents us as people, I think. Thanks for not being silent. That's what we need from artists. That's true. Yeah, maybe I can give my opinion on like this piece of art in particular. I think as a protest piece, it's very effective at displaying how horrific humanity is. As music, let's actually listen to it again one time. Hey, something that I appreciate. They've abandoned the nylon string guitar. You know what? For something like this, you shouldn't use nylon string because it's too sweet. The nylon string is too beautiful for something so horrible. If this represents the worst of humanity, I think the nylon string would represent the creative pinnacle, and it's the canvas we use to display the best we have to offer as people. So it's very much the antithesis of this video. So I appreciate they're using the electric guitar, which if one of the four horsemen were a guitarist, he'd be playing an electric guitar. Sorry, not sorry, everybody. All right. So we get some electric guitar riffs. The quality of the riff, I think it's not their best work. You know, it's whatever. It's just a little riffy riff. It's kind of like disco-y, kind of dancey, like guitar riff. You know, all right. Alright, I think we get the idea. All in all, I appreciate it for the protest. I think that's good. I think we should be constantly protesting all the time, because there's always things that are horrific happening. Musically, it's alright. I don't know. It's not their best work. It's a club hit. If I were at the club, which I'm not, but if I were, which I never am, but if I were, I would hear the electric guitar and I'd be like, okay, I like that. I'm familiar with that timbre. I enjoy that. But I appreciate the messaging. It has 500,000 views in 3 days. Can't help but feel like YouTube is suppressing it a little bit, because I feel like Polyphia gets a lot more than that, usually. Especially for like a one-song release. Or, well, I don't know. Polyphia tour recap, 100, maybe YouTube's helping them, actually. Maybe YouTube's agenda is actually pretty cool. It's a little cooler than we thought. They're a cool company, guys. YouTube's great. They pay for everything for me. I do give them a lot of work and time. No, alright, Polyphia Live, alright, so 2 million. Polyphia, another song, you know, 3.6 million, 6 million. Polyphia roast fan covers. Kinda feel like I should save that. Watch later. But yeah, ultimately, Polyphia is doing good work out there, and I appreciate them, and this is a comedy show, and I'm trying to spin it funny in some way, so I've probably been making jokes this whole time, but do know that I do appreciate protest music and protest imagery. No matter how uncomfortable it might make me or you, it's good for you to see something up every once in a while so you know what's actually happening out there. You should see what's happening out there. It's horrific. And that is what's happening, and you should see what's happening. God, what else can I say, huh? Let's look at more comments. Let's look at more comments, shall we? I really hope this video is good. Now we can just wait for the video where Tim plays this on his nylon. Don't need to. No need to do that. But I do appreciate how you have a nylon, but we don't need to hear you play it. It's okay. I love how Polyphia refuses to be the same album to album. I'm sorry, but I disagree with that. They're always club mixes. They've progressively become more and more club mix over time, which is fine. They're trying to get like a popular sound. And you know what? Techie, shreddy metal isn't the most popular sound that you can have. I understand. Polyphia got big by doing poop nobody's ever done before on guitar. That's funny. The band is more than just Tim Henson. Props to them for continuing to explore what they want to make and not just sticking to the same sound. Also, dope music video. I don't know. Again, the music's not like crazy original or interesting, in my opinion. It's okay. Actually, no, it's not even okay. I'd never listen to this music like outside of the music video. The music video is by far the best part of this song. I wish I could search by controversial on YouTube. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe newest. Oh, I can't even. I can't. It won't let me. This video feels so dystopian. Very astute. Hey, that was the Polyphia video. You guys asked for this, by the way. Some of you asked for it, at least. I don't know if you asked for it in earnest. I think you were just messing with me now. I like to challenge myself. I like to react to the worst things imaginable on YouTube. If you guys have seen me do it. 2-hour documentaries from the BBC. Polyphia's Epstein music video. I'll do it all. I'm not afraid of anything. Hey, like I said, I'll post the link to this video in the description, and if I forget, somebody else will post it, and they will definitely do that. And they won't post just something awful. Alright, well, let's go ahead and wrap this one up here. If you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Try my best out here, guys. Hey, I will link this in the description, but the next recital class will be on the 28th, so June 28th, and the reason for that is because I'm going on vacation, so I'll be gone this Sunday. We can all skip a week, though. It's okay. The recital class has been awesome so far. I look forward to it every week, so I hate that I have to skip this one, but I think it'll be good. And what this means is we have 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. So if you want to join it, go ahead and sign up for it, and then use that time to practice your face off and get ready for Sunday, because that's where the real benefit of these things come from. Like when I do these competitions, for example, it's the signing up for it, and then you will find in preparation you'll practice more for that than you have like ever. So go ahead and sign up for the class, and then use that as motivation to practice all throughout these next 2 weeks, and that is well worth your $11 for the class. And if you want more info on that, just click on the link that I have in the description. I didn't forget to post that one, I guarantee it, because I actually profit from it. And I'm just passionate about it, of course. Rootin's Delight, head on down over there. There's a 15% off sale. It feels a little weird talking about buying merch after watching a video like that. Alright, well, this has been terrible, and I will see you in the next one.